Caloroga Shark Media.
From Washington, D.C., where the McFlurry machine wasn't working, what a shocker. This is Ballot.
That's right. We've got ourselves a full-blown McControversy. But it's about Harris, not ice cream. We all know the ice cream maker is working, but the staff is too lazy to clean it. Let's hit this. Well, folks. Grab your popcorn and your tinfoil hats, because it looks like Hollywood's about to serve up a political thriller hotter than a $2 pistol on the 4th of July. The Apprentice is marching towards its release date like it's on a mission from God. Or at least from a very determined movie studio. This flick's got more drama surrounding it than a soap opera writer's room during Sweeps Week. First off, we've got Sebastian Stan playing the Donald. I haven't seen a transformation this dramatic since Bruce Banner got angry. And Jeremy Strong as Roy Cohn? That's like casting a pit bull to play a chihuahua. Intense doesn't even begin to cover it. Now, the movie's financier, Dan Snyder, apparently got his MAGA hat in a twist over how Trump's portrayed. I guess he was expecting The Sound of Music and got The Wolf of Wall Street instead. But hey, $7 million later, and he's singing So Long Farewell to his stake in the film. And let's not forget about the legal threats from Trump's team. They're more worked up than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Seems they're not too keen on that controversial Ivana scene. Who'd have thought a movie about Trump would ruffle some feathers? Shocker. Meanwhile, the film's release strategy is shaping up to be more intricate than a game of 4D chess. Fall festivals, international rollouts, it's like they're planning D-Day, not a movie premiere. And all this is happening against the backdrop of Harris stepping into Biden's shoes. Talk about your October surprises! So there you have it, folks. The Apprentice is coming, whether Trump likes it or not. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Except the train is made of celluloid and the wreck is, well, we'll find out on October 11th, won't we? Grab your Big Macs and supersize your sodas, because we've got ourselves a McControversy. Donald Trump, the man who probably thinks the Golden Arches are part of his family crest, is flipping his lid over Kamala Harris's alleged McDonald's past. He's accusing her of being as fake as the ice cream in a McFlurry. Talk about a quarter-pounder of drama with a side of conspiracy. According to Trump, Harris's claim of flipping burgers is about as authentic as the 100% beef in their patties. He even posted a doctored image of Harris in a Mickey D's cap. I guess in Trump's world, Photoshop is more reliable than fact-checking. But here's the real pickle. The right-wing media spent a whole 20 minutes, yes, you heard that right, a whole 20 minutes, investigating this pressing national issue. I mean, who needs to worry about the economy or climate change when we can debate whether Harris once asked, "Would you like fries with that?" Harris's campaign is using this McMemory to show she's more in touch with the average Joe than Trump. I mean, can you imagine Trump trying to operate a cash register? He'd probably try to gold-plate it first. The Washington Free Beacon, clearly gunning for a Pulitzer, pointed out that Harris didn't mention this job in her memoirs or on a job application from 1987. Because, everyone always lists that summer job from high school on every resume for the rest of their lives. They're also suspicious that McDonald's hasn't bragged about their connection to Harris. Maybe because McDonald's has better things to do than dig through 40-year-old employment records? Or maybe Ronald McDonald is secretly running a deep state cover-up. You never know with those clowns. In the end, folks, this whole debate is about as substantive as the air in a Big Mac box. But hey, at least it's given us all something to chew on besides those suspiciously eternal French fries. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm suddenly craving a Happy Meal, with a side of political sanity. Well, folks. It looks like Elon Musk has decided to take a break from launching rockets and is now launching himself straight into the stratosphere of absurdity. Our favorite tech billionaire and part-time ex-philosopher, has graced us with his latest pearls of wisdom, and boy is it a doozy. Apparently, women and low-testosterone men just can't handle the truth. Who knew? I guess all those female scientists, judges, and world leaders have just been faking it this whole time. Musk, in his infinite wisdom, retweeted a theory that sounds like it was cooked up in a locker room after one too many protein shakes. According to this groundbreaking hypothesis, only high T alpha males and autists are capable of objective thought. The rest of us? We're just sheeple, apparently, blindly following the herd, But wait, there's more. This theory suggests that the ideal form of government would be a republic of high-status males. Because nothing says democracy like excluding half the population based on their hormone levels, right? Elon calls this an interesting observation. I call it a steaming pile of pseudo-scientific nonsense with a side of misogyny. But hey, what do I know? I'm probably just falling victim to that pesky consensus filter they're talking about. It's truly inspiring to see a man of Musk's stature embracing such forward-thinking ideas. Who needs advertisers, customers, or family relationships when you've got free thought, right? So there you have it, folks. According to the Gospel of Elon, if you're not a testosterone-fueled alpha male or on the autism spectrum, your thoughts are basically worthless. I guess it's time for me to turn in my journalist badge and go back to my consensus-filtered cave. Oh, and let's all breathe a collective sigh of relief that Musk can't run for president. Although, at this rate, he might just try to buy the whole country instead. Stay tuned for the next episode of Elon's Excellent Adventures in Absurdity. Just when you thought the 2024 election couldn't get any weirder, Russia's throwing its hat into the ring. With a sitcom. That's right, Russian TV channel TNT is producing a comedy series about our very own President Joe Biden. Remember him? Don't worry, he doesn't remember either. The show is called Goodbye, which I assume is what they think Biden will be saying to the presidency soon. Now, get this plot. Biden goes to Russia incognito to find out why his sanctions aren't working. It's like Undercover Boss, but with more borscht and less success. Then, in a twist that would make Nicolas Cage's face-off look plausible, Biden loses his passport and gets stuck in Russia. Meanwhile, a Russian pensioner who looks just like Biden gets whisked away to the US by the CIA. It's The Prince and the Pauper meets The Americans, with a dash of Lost in Translation thrown in for good measure. The show's set to premiere in 2025, right as Biden's term ends. Talk about kicking a man when he's down and out of office. Russian actor Dmitry Dyazev is playing Biden, complete with a silver gray wig and pearly white dentures. He says, "I'm really curious to see what will come out of our bold experiment and whether the audience will be able to recognize me in Biden and Biden in me." Well, Dmitry, if the audience can't tell the difference between you and the real Biden, I'd say you've got bigger problems than just your acting career. Dyazev promises the show will be a kind, lifelike, and funny story. If only the real Joe Biden were lifelike. You know, folks, I can't help but wonder, if Russia's making a comedy about Biden, what's next? China producing a musical about Kamala Harris? North Korea filming a rom-com about Tim Walz? The possibilities are endless. Portions of today's program were made with the help of AI and a 6-piece nuggets.